Hey, this is Josh for Guitar.com here at the Diodario booth at NAMM 2020. I'm here with Mike from Diodario, who's going to talk us through their biggest accessory launch for 2020, which is this giant bag right here.
Yeah, let's go with it. So this is the Backline Gear Transport Pack. So everything that you see on this wall will fit into this bag. And we basically wanted to reduce the amount of times a person had to go back and forth to their car, or maybe if they using mass transit, to reduce the amount of bags they're carrying. So we met with a bunch of guitar players to see what they were currently doing, and most people were just throwing a bunch of cables in a generic backpack, and it leads to a huge mess, and you're completely unorganized when you get to the show. So the first thing we did was we made a cable filing system. So this is completely modular. If you have larger cables, you can take these out or move them over however you need. Keep your XLRs here, your quarter-inch here, your speaker cables here, and you're ready to go. Power cables, whatever you need. The zippers are water resistant as well as the material, so keep everything clean and good and dry. Keep your any type of small tools or accessories in here, extra strings in these pockets. Over here, place for your microphones. Fit pretty much any standard size mic. And then a larger one here if you have a wireless microphone or something that's a little longer. Up here, have a little shelf to put any types of pedals. And then you open that up. And then you have another modular divider here. You can take them out however you need. Put your power cables or your power strips, DI boxes, whatever. Small pouch here, you can put your picks there, any type of small tool. Oh, on the side here, we have two straps. You can lock in any guitar stand or mic stand that you're bringing to the gig. On the side here, there's one on both sides for these items. So have another pouch, a little pocket to put if you want to put a water bottle in there. On the back, this unzips, and you could put any laptop, tablet that you would need for the gig, some cards, business cards, flyers.
This thing just keeps going on and on.
Oh yeah, I'm not even done. Secret pocket here.
Always important.
For your secret things. And then, of course, you have to have a bottle opener.
Goes without saying. I mean, that's an awful lot of space and an awful lot of stuff. Like, you can imagine that would save so much hassle if you're sort of on the way to a gig or if you're sort of going on tour or anything like that. You just need that, your guitar, maybe a pedal board, and that's it.
Yeah, we're all about innovation and convenience, so, solving a problem that all these musicians come across, and I think this is a big problem, and we're glad to solve it. It is every gig in the bag.
Indeed, cool. Well, I think we're going to head over to the performance area now and check out what other Diodario accessories we've got for 2020.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so we're here over at the performance space on the Diodario stand, and first off, we're going to talk about this stand.
Yes, it's not the stand itself, but we're going to talk about the mic stand accessory system that we have here. So this is a completely modular system, so you can build it however you'd like. It starts with a hub in the middle here that clamps onto most average size mic stands that you'd come across. And then you could build from there. So you have an accessory tray here, nice matte surface so things won't slide around. If you want to put a capo, a tuner, if you want to put your phone there, everything will stay in place. You have pick holders on the sides. You can hold about six picks between the two sides. And it comes with an assortment of hooks. So if you're using this, let's say if you're using it in the studio, you have a nice long hook here to pop your headphones when you're done using them. If you're at a gig and you want to put a tambourine there, if you're a singer who has a tambourine, that's a good spot for it. You got a 1/4-inch hole here, so when you're in between sets, if you don't want to just leave your cable, somewhere on the floor.
That's really clever.
Yeah, you got a nice place to put it there. And a slide hook. And then you also have a couple of just generic hooks. You might want to put a towel or put a cable there if you would like. And then from there, if we turn it around, we have a tip jar. This comes
important.
This comes with a few different labels, a few blank ones, so you can write whatever you want if you're promoting something or whatever. And then you have a cup holder. So if you want to see, Comes off pretty easy. Comes off pretty easily. It clamps in. So if you want to put the tip jar there, you can just as easily. And that's it.
Seems like something that'd be really interesting and useful for like if you were doing an open mic night, if you were busking, that sort of thing.
Totally. This is definitely a good option for any singer-songwriter. But I mean, even the tray could be used for any type of performer.
Yeah, it seems like the modular nature of it means that, yeah, you can just sort of tailor it to whatever your kind of studio needs are or your live needs or whatever.
Exactly. And the hooks can go wherever you'd like. And just to show you how the hub works, it's all spring loaded here.
Okay.
So it just hugs right on, snaps in, and then you just crank it down.
So you wouldn't necessarily need to fit it to a mic stand. You could fit it to a guitar stand if you needed to or anything like that. Yep. You could have it at home.
Exactly.
Cool. Okay, so what are we checking out next?
So LokNob is a replacement knob for your pedal or your amplifier. It comes in a variety of sizes and colors, and it's available in metal or plastic. And what it is if you don't have LokNob, if you're using the generic knob that your pedal comes with, anytime you move it, you could accidentally, just with a touch, move your settings. You get to the gig, you have to redial in everything. So what we did was we created this system where that's just not going to happen at all. Any type of accidental touching, it won't happen. But if you want to change your setting, you can. It's got it's basically like a clicking system where it snaps in, or if you're going to lift up and drop it down, it's spring loaded, so it'll stay down. And then you have a smaller one here. This is the smaller plastic model, but same thing.
So regardless of your kind of whatever knobs your pedal has, basically it'll have one to fit it.
Yep, and you can customize it to make it look good. So like you have the gold pedal here with the gold knobs, looks pretty classy. And then over here you have it for your amp as well.
If anything, I guess the amp settings things are almost even more important in a way because it's so easy when you're loading in and loading out to knock an amp knob, and then you've got, like you say, you've got to spend 20 minutes kind of resetting everything.
Exactly, and we do have other models too. In addition, this is the standard LokNob, and then we have one called the Tour Cap, and the Tour Cap goes right over the pot, and that's for any setting that you absolutely never touch. You know, you have your golden setting, and that's your tone, and you never touch it ever again. You'd put that on, and it just screws in right over the pot. And then we also have the brake pad. So the brake pad is a little piece of it's basically like a foam washer that goes underneath the knobs of the tone knobs of your guitar. It just creates a little friction for when you're strumming in case you accidentally hit one of the knobs. You don't throw everything off, kill your volume, whatever.
So it basically gives you that ability to sort of not worry about knocking your knobs when you play.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah.
Well, thanks for showing us around the booth, Mike. I've been Josh at the Diodari booth for Guitar.com at NAMM 2020.